Let me show you something. This here is a Jeep. It's a four-wheel drive Jeep. I've got both drive shafts broke loose and I've got the motor mounts broke loose. And the motor and transmission would normally just pull out like it does on regular cars that we do. But the fun part with Jeeps is, it's not that it has a front drive shaft and a rear drive shaft because it's four-wheel drive, because we do other four-wheel drives, so that's not a problem. Let me, okay, hopefully that'll show. The sunlight, hopefully will, the morning sunlight will show what I'm trying to show here. Okay, there it is. The motor and transmission should pull right on out, pop right on out. But with Jeeps, life can't be that simple. Okay, I got the Jeep on the side. Got the motor mounts and the front and rear drive shafts broke loose. And yet, it stubbornly wants to hang in there. And I'll show you why. The morning sunlight is shining just perfectly. Hopefully it'll show up on camera just good. Alright. You know, I can't get to come out like I normally would with cars like this. The motor transmission just pop right on out with my fork. Let's get a better look at this. Okay. Motor and trans broke loose. See that little stubborn little bastard right there? That little bastard. Right on this cross member right here. And it just makes it hang in there like a hair in a biscuit. It makes these things really a challenge to break out. Okay. Hopefully my camera, well, cell phone holder, camera holder thing here. Let me get my little rig, homemade rig, holds on to this. Now, I gotta get that to break loose, that motor mount. And because it's kind of like a, I don't know what kind of call that. But anyhow, kind of like a ball and joint type thing going on. It moves around. You got this cross member. So breaking these things is a real trick, let me tell you. Although it's not really a trick to do it, it's just brute force and trying to get the right angle. Hopefully this shows up on the, and it's not. Let's see. It's hard to see this thing here. Take this out right here. See? That cross member and that motor mount right there. Well, I guess you call it a transmission mount, huh? Okay. Hopefully you can see that. So I try to get them like this right here and push. Sometimes I can get a break. This one right here, I'll do one of the other ways I did. And I don't know how much the camera's gonna pick this up. It's flopping over on me. Come on, stay awake there, camera holder. Cross member. There's a little stubborn. And those cross members are on there pretty tight. They're bolted on there really well. I've got my claw right on the motor mount. And it broke loose. And there she goes. Upside down there. Got the motor and trans come out. There we go. Jeeps are pain for that very reason. To tear out the way we do it here. This company. We use our forks to break motors and transmissions loose. Jeeps can be really a pain because of that cross member and that mount that goes onto the transmission. You may see on YouTube videos of the guys that basically use like a track hoe. They have like a pincher type of attachment. They just twist everything out. The seats, the motors, transmissions, they just twist everything out. But here we do everything more primitively. We use forks and a claw. And our claw isn't strong like all those ones you may have seen in videos. Our claws don't just rip and twist things out. They pick things up, that's about all we can do with them. You can't just grab the motors and just twist them and pull them out. We have to break them out with the forks first. The claws we just use to pick things up. They're strong enough to pick things up. And as you've seen, I was able to kind of use the claw to bust that mount. There you are. Got the dash wiring for it as well. Needless to say, Jeeps are a pain in my arse. Alright, into this dumb video.